I'm Mike Tran, Deputy Chief Executive Director of Financial Strategy of Halton St Helens PCT, and I've been asked to introduce a short DVD on the Ignite Your Life campaign, which is aimed at improving the health and well-being of the population of Halton and St Helens. What's really important to us is how resilient our communities are, and the acknowledgement that communities, by being there for each other, can produce a tremendous amount of support to people who endure difficulties or challenges in their life. I recently attended a conference where the power of laughter, the power of song was very evident, and what really impressed me was the way people responded to that, about the positivity, to look at the positive things in life. And I was particularly struck with one person who said they'd done nothing and felt isolated, depressed, lonely since their partner had died. And that one conference actually allowed them to look at the positive aspects of how much enjoyment they'd had from the relationship, and even though sad that their partner had deceased and departed, the reality is it's better to have loved and lost and enjoyed all those great moments, and the positive nature of that meant that person was able to look and say how lucky they'd been and get on with their lives and move forward, hopefully, as opposed to wallowing in pity and despair and saying we can't go forward. So I'd like to conclude by saying this is a vital project to us. It is, I believe, quite innovative. It is, I believe, wide-ranging, and we need to make the most of it, remembering that 30%, nearly 1 in 3 people coming through the GP surgery have some kind of mental health or stress or anxiety disorder. And that is the side of the problem we face. But with working with our communities and supporting each other, we can make this a better place to live. Thank you very much.
I thought it was different. I've never been on anything like that before.
I thought it was pretty great actually. I didn't think it was going to be this good. I thought it was going to be a bit of a drag, but it actually cheered me up and made me look life a bit more positive. It really energised me and made me laugh.
It's brought me stress levels down just that little bit lower, and I feel a lot happier.
It's given me more confidence to talk to people, you know, like that, like things like that. Like I never used to say hello to people like that we don't know, but now I will do. I'll start saying hello to people and things like that.
It was one of the best things I've ever been to. Really, really interesting. Gave me a bit more information on how to build my confidence up a bit more, and helped me out with quite a few other things as well.
Well, I picked up a leaflet and it said about building self-esteem, and I've been through cancer recently. I've not worked for 9 months, and when you haven't worked, I think that you can lack self-esteem, and I just thought it'd be very good to come along and see what they were offering, and whether it would help me. And also I've been suffering very, very slight depression, and it made me aware of all the signs to look for if you are depressed, and also ways of actually getting help for depression. So that's why I came, and it's been very, very good.
The things that I struck home was the 5 things to watch out for. I've had issues in the past with depression and one thing and another, and it made me realise that there's things to watch out for.
I have a daughter who has bipolar and a husband who's got Alzheimer's dementia. My daughter didn't want to come to this today. I had to sort of persuade her, but it's the best thing that's happened for the both of us for a long time. It really, really lifted her spirits and her well-being, really. And I've really and thoroughly enjoyed it, and I would recommend it to anybody and everybody that I meet. I thought it was really wonderful.
Everybody was enthusiastic with the way that it was. We was all getting involved. There was nobody sat down, oh, I don't want to do this. Or, you know, it was the capture of everybody was there.
I'm scared of working in groups. I used to get anxiety attacks working in groups, and today's really helped me overcome the confidence issue.
The bit about depression and anxiety was good, you know, recognising the signs.
It's really cheered me up, because it's 14 years today that my husband died. Went up the cemetery, had a good squawk, and I've come here and I've had an excellent laugh. It's been fabulous.
I think you'll find yourself looking and assessing people and seeing whether you think they're suffering from depression, and if so, then you can take what skills you've learned today to try and lift the mood and help the person. So yeah, I think we've pretty much learned a lot today.
More positive, not just for ourselves but for other people as well, and being able to help somebody else.
It's made me realise when I see it on the charts that they put up, I suffered a lot of symptoms myself, but you always put yourself on the back burner. So now I know I need to go and see my GP and probably get myself sorted out.
Anyone who's working with people who may be suffering depression and anxiety, it's useful for them to know some of the symptoms and how to spot it. And then it's just an enjoyable day. It's just an enjoyable way of learning something.
It was the laughology side of things with Steph that hit home more with myself, because when she was stood there laughing and joking, that's how I used to be a long time ago, and that's what I want to get back to. So she's obviously given me the tools now to work on it and hopefully go back to the person I was.
Everyone got really relaxed, and I had someone sitting next to me I'd never met before, a really nice guy, and we really got on well. So everyone just got to know each other. I think it made everyone ease up a bit and open up a bit to strangers.
Feel confident in myself, like. It's helped me out, it's helped me a lot, like.
You know, I mean, you know, my self-esteem has been built already, you know, kind of through listening to them today, and it's been, I think it's been very, very positive for everybody who's been here. Very, very good.
This should be, it should be a focus for anybody unemployed, anyone with illness, anyone suffering. It should be, the government should do it as a programme, because we're leaving here feeling great. We come here feeling not so great, and we're going away, we've gained something, and that can only be good for you.
There's not enough support out there, and I think people need this, you know, there's such a stigma attached to it. You know, we need to open ourselves and let the world know, you know, everybody at some point will suffer with it.
This call should be given on prescription from the doctor, definitely, definitely.
You know, we all have issues in life. I mean, it doesn't matter what jobs we're in, or whether we're in a job or whether we're not in a job. I mean, we all have daily issues, really, with life and challenges that life throws up. And I think, I mean, it would benefit anybody, everybody.
There's so many people who are experiencing depression and anxiety. It was a presentation, I thought, that was a lot of humour, but there was the serious aspect of it as well.
I'd highly recommend it to somebody else. I really would. Absolutely, it was one of the best things I've ever done.